I'm not in the mood to do any killing for the supposed elite today. You're gonna have to get your own hands dirty, Stubbs.
Oh, spare me the lectures. This is important, Jonathan. Important enough for me to come down from my ivory tower and rub elbows with you blue-collar types on the wrong side of the West River. Meet me at your clubhouse. I drink single malt.
Watching all those old baseball players doing so well, and I thought...
Johnny. My bad. Fuck you.
What's new, Johnny? Yo!
Your hand feels like a sandy tin.
Nice place you got here, Johnny. Not quite sure I meet the dress code, but I think I like the smoking policy.
What the fuck do you want?
Now, is that any way to treat a friend?
Are we friends?
Well, I think so. You've certainly seen me naked. You want a cigar?
Do you want to go fuck yourself?
Oh, not particularly. But listen, your friend, Ray, don't worry about him.
Why not?
Apparently he and a lot of his associates under some serious observation and in the process of imploding. They'll either be dead or inside within a month or so. Best thing you can do, stay away from him.
What about Billy Gray?
Yes, well, you've got a bit of a problem there, sport. He's been talking inside. Thinks he can help pin a major drug dealing ring on you and your buddy in the chair. Thinks he's going into the witness protection program. And if he collars you, you'll do 15 years, and he'll live in a condo in Arizona.
Well, I don't doubt that, Mr. Stubbs. But he's on the inside.
Yeah, I know.
And there's currently very large walls and armed guards between me and him.
Yeah, well, you're a smart guy. You'll figure something out. If you get into trouble, you call me when you get there. I might have something to help you with it.
Good. I'll need it. Hey, one more thing, Stubbs. Why are you doing this?
I told you. I was good for a favor.
What's up, YouTube? Max Stunner here, bringing you the final episode of GTA 4 Lost and Damned 100% playthrough. In the last episode, we found out that I guess you could say our best friend, Jim, got killed. So, in this episode, we are going to be taking out Billy. And, I think there's going to be a cutscene coming up pretty soon, so I'm going to come back to you after that. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.
You're getting out of here? Oh, haven't you enjoyed your time in the State's care?
What a fucking pleasure! Terry, man, we gotta pay our friend Billy a visit. He's been talking. Bring Clay and bring all the fucking firepower you got. Meet me at the Alderney State Correctional. I'm waiting. The final run, boys. I appreciate this, man. It ain't gonna be easy.
Hey, man.
What's happening, Johnny?
Yeah.
Let's... Ta-da! You're not getting cash for these weapons, man. Blame Billy.
Okay, so obviously I did this mission blind. I had no idea what to expect going into this. If I expect it to be a challenge, and I'm just going to say it was. As you can see, I died twice in this video. That's why it's quite long. This doesn't include the credits. The next video will have the credits, and I will show the 100% on that video. But this one is just going to be the mission itself. Now, obviously you can tell I didn't expect, I didn't even know you could buy weapons and armor from this guy. Obviously I must have missed it and not paid enough attention to the game. But yeah, this guy, all this stuff that he provides is free for this mission only. So that body armor that we bought, well, I bought off camera, was a waste of money. But we look at how much money we have. We have plenty of money, so it's really no big deal. But yeah, I'm just going to stock up on maximum grenades, some rocket launchers, that kind of stuff. Because you never know. I like to carry maximum grenades if they provide me with them, because you never know when they will be useful. And I'm just going to say they are really useful in this mission. Now, yeah, I was totally blind. I didn't know that you actually, at this point, because this is like my first go through of the game, I was like, maybe you could shoot the cameras and, maybe they wouldn't, spot you, but that doesn't work. So you actually have to use like either a grenade or a rocket launcher. To be honest, I expected, this mission to be quite a challenge. So, I didn't want to, waste one of my shots or, or a grenade on, just throwing it at the door. But sadly, you have to. And I'm just going to say, this mission, overall, it is quite a bit of challenge, but, it is fun. But, to be honest, I kind of expected more, but I'll get more on that, like, when the time comes. But like I said, yeah, there's, like, no way you can get through that door without using, hacking the game or, using some kind of cheat. But, yeah, I don't cheat, so I finally actually used a grenade, and I really wasn't expecting, I really didn't know what to expect. So, I didn't know if I didn't know how long this mission would go. So I didn't know if I should just pull out my, my best weapon and and use that, or should I just sustain and use, my weaker weapons first. But I was definitely considering, saving as much ammo as I could, because, I was expecting Billy to put up a real good fight. But, like I said, it is really kind of sad that we lost, Jim. So, I mean, I kind of knew he was going to die, but, I was kind of hoping he wasn't, because I have all remember he was my favorite. So, yeah, feel free to post in the comment section which member of the Lost is your favorite. Mine is Jim. I mean, he was a cool guy, down to earth. and also post who was your least favorite. Now, my least favorite, I would say, Brian was annoying, but he wasn't my least favorite. I think my least favorite, I would probably say it's Clay, but that's just me. I really don't like him too much, but I don't know, he's kind of weird, but yeah, that's the reason why I don't like him. Brian is just a kiss up. And yeah, like as you can see right now, this part right here is not that difficult. This part is actually pretty easy. It's just like this one section that it gets like they really amp up the difficulty. And I'll point that out. You guys will probably see it. And as you can see, I was doing pretty good here. I'm actually surprised I was doing as good as I was, because usually I would probably went through most of this ammo already, but like I said, I did pretty much, go from, I can't remember what part, but I did play, quite a bit just to get, because I wanted to kind of get this game, get all this done, because, so yeah, I just kind of wanted to get all the GTA, games and the DLCs all done, so I can have, like the full set of 100%. Because, I'm in like a long time to, finish this. It's just, I kind of kept putting it off because, like I said, I'm not really into motorcycles or the motorcycle gang industry or any of that stuff. So, doing this one was like, I'll do it, but, I wasn't really expecting, anything, exciting, to happen. But, oh my goodness, it proved me wrong. So I gotta say, this one is I really enjoyed this one a lot more than Ballad of Gay Tony, and even to some extent, I actually enjoy it a little bit more than 4. And the reason being is 4 is fun, but it's doing 100%. It takes a long time to do that game, and after a while, you do get tired of it. But I kind of like Johnny, his character, a little bit more than Nico. And I was watching, some of my older videos of 4, and I think, if I remember correctly, Johnny actually looked different in GTA 4. I think he had, like, some tattoos on his face or something, if I remember correctly. And, I got lucky here. I guess I got kind of, like, I got a little too cocky and thought, I could just take that guy out. But, that was my mistake. Like, that's like one huge mistake I shouldn't have done, because I thought since that armor was there, I got a little bit sloppy, and it shows. As you can see, this game, they really supply you with a lot of ammo, so running out of ammo should not be a problem. And, you can shoot all kamikaze if you want, but I kind of like I like to, save my bullets, but... And plus, since I was getting kind of good, shooting, for a while it took me a while to get back to, getting back to shooting, especially since that, like, 2... week break. It was really hard getting back to, shooting and aiming. I was thinking about, for future, I'm thinking about, not using, I'll probably do it more off camera, but I plan on, using the controller a little bit less and going back to keyboard and mouse. Once I get a good keyboard, though. I mean, a keyboard and mouse, because right now my keyboard and mouse pretty much suck. They're not meant for gaming. They're meant more for, regular use. And yeah. And right now, I guess I'll tell you guys, right now I'm actually uploading part 23 of the series. So yeah, I am way ahead of you guys, but as soon as I finish this and, upload, I'm not going to upload I'm not going to, actually I should say, this is the last video I'm going to do for today. Tomorrow I plan on, doing the final video with, the credits and, showing I'll, edit when I show my percentage and all that stuff. And then that I'll start uploading these up onto YouTube. So I think there's a cutscene coming up pretty soon after you take out this guy. So I'm actually going to be quiet for a second. And if he's not, I'm just going to come back. Okay, and I am back, and this part right here is hectic as crap. I cannot really tell you any good strategy here. This part is just crazy. Like, this part is just straight up chaos. This is where I actually died at, and if I could give you any strategy for this, like, I don't know if you could take out the helicopters, they would there'll be less enemies or what have you. But the best strategy I can tell you is use your grenade and your rocket launcher, because that's what you want to use it for. This is like the kind of situations you want to use that, and take out as many enemies as you can. Because as you can see, these guys, they have pretty good accuracy. And I don't know, like right here, see, this is the point, I think I pointed this out earlier in one of my videos. Like, I don't know what is up with the AI, but it seems when they get you down to critical hit, it seems like their accuracy goes down the drain. Because, like, right here, I should have been dead a long time ago, but for some reason, I am still alive. But, like I said, they eventually do kill me, but, like I said, I don't know. I think they do that. I don't know why it's like that, but it's really strange. But yeah, there we go, we died. And to be honest, I did not expect going into the final mission and not dying. I mean, I think like every GTA 4 I play, like for the first time, I've always died on like the final mission. And you're supposed to, the final mission is not supposed to be a walk in the park or any of that. It's supposed to be a challenge, so yeah, it's no big thing. So now that we kind of know what we have to do. Now I was thinking, I was gonna make this 2 videos and just have like the fail be one video and then like have the successful one be the final. Or either I was thinking about considering just cutting all this out and just coming back to where that scene before I died, and just so it wouldn't be as long. But I was like, what, I'll just show the whole thing again. So that's why this video is going to be a little bit on the longer side. But like I said, if you don't want to, you don't want to see all this again. Because, I mean, I could totally understand why you wouldn't. But, you can always feel free to, skip ahead or whatnot. And also, I don't know if I said this already, but I do apologize for in the last video. I forgot, usually for these videos when I edit them, I usually have to, cut up the video so it's full screen, but I forgot to do that. So it has like the little bars on the side, so I'm sorry about that. I kind of forgot. I mean, I could re-upload it, but edit it again, but I kind of don't feel like it. I just kind of want get these done, and then after part 23 finishes rendering, I plan on, uploading then I'm gonna call it a night. Cause it's already pretty late. I mean, it's a little after 12, so yeah, I'm doing this a little bit late, but I kind of want to get this one over with, and then I'll just do pretty much the next part is not going to have too much editing. It's just going to be, the credits, and I'm just going to give like my final thoughts on the game, and then I'll just show you guys, that final 100% after this. So, yeah. And I don't know, there's nothing really else to talk about. Now, to be honest, when I was doing this the first time, I mean, when I got to this point, I was really excited because, I was stoked to see what kind of fight Billy would put up because, Billy's like always supposed to be this great leader and, like he's kind of became our rival and, he's made our life kind of, hell, and he's supposed to be like one of our our friends or something, and he's like betrayed us. So I'm expecting like an uber final fight between former like co-leader and leader. And even right here, I kind of wish I guess they kind of wanted to make the game more challenging, and I could understand why they just give you like the health pack and no body armor. But, it would have been nice, especially for that, that fight. And, this time, I've learned my lesson. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I'm not going to rush in there, have him, take a chunk out of my health, especially, since, we know what's coming up, and and it's still he still got me. I gotta learn that. That's my problem. See, like it seems like this. I thought I was in the clear, but I kind of rushed it a little too quickly. And like I said, you want to conserve as much body armor as you can, especially for that fight, because it will get hectic real quick. Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of strange. I mean, usually, it's kind of weird that you break into a prison. I mean, usually I would assume you would try and break out, but not in. But, oh yeah, and I guess I should state that, out of all the people that actually help us, I was actually kind of surprised, it would be Tom Stubbs. I thought we were done with him a long time ago. I thought we weren't seeing him anymore. But, luckily, we have somebody kind of watching our backs, which is, which is cool. So, and it's kind of a shame because the loss is that's one. Actually, I'm not gonna go into that. I'm gonna actually say that for the next episode. I mean the credits and stuff. I mean, I'm getting ahead of myself. So yeah. We're almost there. And I don't know why this guy, I think it's because he must be like the only one that's packing body armor or something. Because this guy, it takes a few shots to put him down. So I don't know why. I think he must be packing some body armor. So, yeah, I might as well show this again. I was, thinking about just cutting this out again, but I was like, nah, I'll just leave it in there. It's the final episode. Might as well leave it in there twice. And you know what's really strange about this episode, actually? You know, I was expecting, you know, since you're breaking the prison, you would think you would have more than 3 stars. I mean, you would think you would have max, like all 6, but you only have 3. Which I think I find it, you know, kind of strange. But I guess they didn't want to kind of make it, you know, too hard. But personally, I would have liked it like that. It would, because like I said, I like a challenge. But I guess, you know, for the more, I guess you could say casual gamer, they wouldn't like it too much. But then again, that's what I always said in GTA 4. I mean, in GTA in general. I wish they had, like, you know, a level, like, difficulty. So, you know, if you want to actually play, you know, with more of a challenge, you know, you can up it, like, make it harder. And if you know you just want to play for fun and, you know, just kill all the enemies, which is totally fine. I mean, sometimes I want to do that too. Especially after I beat the game like this and, like, this 100%, then I really have nothing else to do. Instead of just, you know, starting a new game, just put it on, you know, and just go on a killing spree. So, yeah, and like I said, there's a lot of these guys, so, and you know, even here I thought I was going to have to do this a 3rd time, and luckily it only took 2 tries to do this, because I thought it was actually going to take a couple of more, but it didn't. So, the best, I mean, like, I wouldn't really recommend, you know, I would say use your grenades if, you know, and stuff, if there's, like, a pack of them, like, there's, like, you could take a couple of them out. And also, you know, probably another good tip, which I've probably now just realized, is make sure you take out these guys on the top, because these guys probably have the best shots. So, yeah, and as you see, there's, like, a ton of guys, I mean, in here. I mean, we must have wiped out most of the force. I mean, seriously. And I think they're still coming. I think they, like, for a little bit, they respawn or something. Because, I mean, and I don't know how, seriously, I have no idea, like, how I survived. Like, I thought for sure I was dead. Like, I cannot tell you. I was just ready to, like, you know, I was just waiting for the death scene, but surprisingly it never came. So, and like that just kind of proves my point about this game. I mean, I think it's all, I don't know if it's just this GTA, it's probably all the GTAs, like in 4 at least. I don't know about San Andreas, because I haven't played San Andreas in a long time, but it just kind of proves my point that the AI, like when you get into critical, I'm going to say call it critical mode, or, you know, that their accuracy goes way down. Because, like, if you can see at the beginning, they were pretty accurate, and now their shots have gone way down. But, yeah, so now we get to execute Billy. This is gonna be fun. But, you know, I was kind of, you know, I was waiting, because, you know, I didn't want to just rush out there and, you know, get shot and die, because that would have made me very, very angry, because that would have been my fault. Yeah, because like I said, I didn't know if Billy had a gun, or, you know, what he had, or if you would talk to him before, or, and would I get, like, if he hit me or would I die? And, you know, if that would have happened, I would have been very, very angry. But luckily, you know, surprisingly, he goes down in one shot. To be honest, I was kind of disappointed, but now I was, like, expecting some epic cop chase here or something, but yeah, there's really nothing epic about it. So now we just have to do is leave. And I think there's another cutscene coming up, so we just have to head back to the clubhouse. I think throughout most of this, I was calling it the warehouse or something. I don't know. Maybe I did call it the clubhouse. I'm kind of tired, so that's why I'm not doing the review of the game in this right after this, because I would just rather do it tomorrow and edit it and then that'd be the final. But like I said, I think there's another cutscene coming up. Actually, I know there is, so I'm actually going to end the commentary here, guys. So if you like this part, stay tuned to actually I guess you could say that's the finale, because that's when I show the final percentage. But if you like this video, please leave a like, favorite, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I appreciate it. This is Max Stunner signing off, and I will see you in the last episode. This is Max Stunner signing off, and have a good day or night. Peace.
Johnny. Hey.
Hey. We had fun here.
Yeah, we did. But it's over.
Yeah, it is. How the fuck did that happen?
You know how it happens. It's that fucked up part of people, which means good is never good enough. I mean, it wasn't enough we had to be drug dealers. We also had to be outlaws, to be maniacs, to be psychos, and to be greedy.
Well, that combination of greed and fucked up stupidity, that works well. In the government, not so good if you're a fucking crook.
Huh. Ain't that the truth? Go ahead. Let's put this place out of its misery.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Come on, man, let's get out of here.